going to be a quick story time about how my godmother was basically taken out of this world by somebody who was jealous of her business and how it was thriving. And then she started hunting our childhood home until the house burned down. So that's the reason why I don't have any childhood pictures, any baby pictures at all. Right? So anyways, this is my 4-in-1 makeup pen. So I'm going to... Okay, so it is out of the box. It's pink. So anyway, so back to Haiti. My godmother had a husband that lived here in America, and I think he's still alive. Honestly, I haven't talked to him, but he would send her money all the time. And I'm going to test him out so you guys can see. He will send her money all the time. So I'm going to do the black one first. He'll send her money all the time, and she'll buy stuff so she can resell. So as I spoke before, I come from like a bit of business-minded family. This is going to be the white one right underneath the black one. I come from a family of business people, right? So my godmom was into business, my mother was into business, and that's how they met. And then a bunch of people in my family are in business, right? So my godmom basically had a very thriving business. So her and my mom met through buying stuff from different vendors and then reselling. So her and my mother were basically good friends, and then my mom came to the United States and left me with her. So she only had like 2 kids. Her 2 boys, one was a lot older, one was around my age, which I had such bad experience living with them, not because of my godmom, but because of my brother who was my age. Just crazy stuff happened as children, right? But anyway, so she left me with them, and my mother basically came to the United States. So these are the 4 colors. I don't know if you guys can see them very well. So this is black, this is a white one, and then this is like a brown, and this is like a pink, so lip liner. So we're gonna use the lip liner and then the eyeliner. And maybe the white one, I don't know. But anyway, so my godmom would go to the market. She sells at a market. She will take her stuff every day and go set up. So at the market, you have to pay a fee, or you have to pay a fee every month. You can either have a designated area, or you can just pick one as long as you come early enough. So she'll go every morning, early in the morning. She'll set up, she'll sweep the area where she's supposed to be. But the thing is, my godmom, she was a smart lady. She would bring food for the guards who are guarding the gates and stuff, people who come and open up the gates for everybody to set up. And she'll bring them some food. She'll be nice to them and give them like some money. You know, those are people who are trying to make a living. So she'll like give them some money once in a while, bring them lunch and stuff like that. So they were nice to her. So sometimes she'll come, they'll give her like a good area to sit, like the front, you know what I mean? Because she comes early, and plus she always keep her area clean, and plus she's selling a lot of stuff, and plus she's being nice to them by giving them money. Sorry, that's my alarm. By giving them money and lunch and stuff. So she kept talking about how this one lady who always bringing up stuff at work, bringing up stuff all the time she come to work. Come home, she'll vent to us about how this lady is bringing things up, you know, giving her problems. I'm going to use the liner. I already have liner on, but I'm going to use like right here. So then one day, my godmom went to work, and she started sweeping as she usually does. She swept the floor before she set her things up, right? And then I guess, saw like a piece of paper that didn't look like it was supposed to be there. She swept the paper, and then she just threw it up. So threw it away, right? And then the day kind of went. She went about her business. Then the next day, she went to work, and she wasn't feeling well, so she ended up leaving to go home early. And then from there on, my godmom just started getting sick. And that was just from after she like broomed things that were on the floor. Next to her is the lady that's always causing problems. She's causing problems because she feel like my godmom, I used to call her mom, she felt like my godmom was bribing the people so she can get her ways. So then finally, my godmom became really, really sick. Went to doctors. Doctor couldn't figure out what's going on with her, but she was having something in her throat, almost like throat cancer. She got so sick. She got so sick. And eventually she passed away. And like I said before, a lot of people in Haiti, so now I'm going to use where's the pink one? Maybe this one. A lot of people in Haiti, like I say, they don't practice Santeria, voodoo like that, but they do go to someone when they feel like they need to, right? So then her family, of course, ended up going to someone. This is kind of bright. Her family ended up going to someone to see what happened to her. She was very young, you know, vibrant, going to business, traveling to buy things, and then coming back to resell them. And all of a sudden, she just fell ill, and then within like a month, she passed away. So then they went to go figure out what happened. And then lo and behold, somebody did something to her. Somebody did something to her where it ended up killing her, which in the form of like a sore throat or like a throat cancer or something. But obviously doctors couldn't figure out what's going on, but she knew it, like it was her throat. Her throat just started hurting. Sometimes it'll swell up, sometimes it'll just go back down, and then it would just one day she just didn't wake up. Right? So then that happened, and because her family, her husband here was devastated. And because her family are Christians, right? So they decided not to pursue anything or do anything to that person who have did it, because they don't really have concrete proof, but they know that somebody did it to her. So then finally we just ended up moving on. But me as a child, I think I was like 6 or 7, around that age. I don't know what's going on. I know that she's no longer here. So then they're doing arrangements so we can go in and not move in with her mom, but her mom was going to move in with us. So her mom, which is my godmom, or my grandma, which I call her grandma because that's my godmom's mom. Anyways, she moved in with us. So now she's living in the house with us with her 2 boys and then me. So then every single night I keep waking up screaming, crying, because I keep saying that my godmom is outside and she's calling me to go outside with her, to go to be with her. And as a child, I don't know what's going on. I just know that somebody's outside calling my name, but this isn't a dream, not in real life. So I'm dreaming, I'm waking up screaming, and then people ask me, oh, what's going on, what's going on? So I'm telling them that my godmom is outside and she wants me to go outside. And then one day, okay, so we're going to match it with this. So one day, I ended up sleepwalking. This is what they're telling me. I sleptwalked and I opened the door because I just thought she was really outside. But of course, she wasn't outside, right? It was all in my dreams. And then one day, I ended up opening the door, but there was nobody outside. Thank goodness my brother was still up. The older one was still up, and he basically told me, brought me back in the house. Anyways, so the next day we were cooking beans. So there's this thing called a lecho. So a lecho is like one of those little pot thingies that you can sit other pots in so you can cook it, but it's like you're turning into like a fire. So basically you put like charcoal in it. So it's like a metal thing. You put charcoal in it and you light it up. You light up like a fire so you can cook stuff over it. So they were cooking beans. They were getting ready to cook that day. My godmom's mom was at the market just buying stuff so she can come home and cook. So she's at the market buying things, and the beans was cooking from like morning time, but the lecho, which like the thing to like cook the bean, was very close to the house, but not close enough for the house to catch on fire. Not close enough at all. We were all playing. I'd say it was around like 1, 2 o'clock. The beans have been cooking all day, so the charcoal was basically, now at the end of it, was basically like dust, like the gray thing that's at the bottom of it, like the sand part. So we call it sun. But it was basically no fire left, right? Because the beans was there for a long time. It was basically cooked. My brother, not my younger, he was younger than the older one, but he was older than me. Him and I are out playing with friends, but not far enough so we can see the fire, but not close enough. You know what I mean? We were playing with our friends, and then all of a sudden the whole house caught on fire. There was nobody in the house. We were out playing. So good thing we were out playing, because we could have died. Anyway, the whole house caught on fire. Nobody can really explain what happened, but the entire house caught on fire. They blame it on the fire that the beans was being cooked on, but there was not enough fire in the thing for it to burn the entire house. The fire would have physically had to jump. Right? Jump. And in Haiti, the house that we had, it was kind of brick, but some of it was covered with mud. So it was like mud brick kind of thing. It was like a mixture of both. So they put the bricks and then they sealed the bricks with mud and then they painted, right? That's how our house was. So the fire literally had to physically jump to the walls. I like to put this white thing there. For that big fire to have started to burn the entire house down. Oh, this is cute. Oh, I like. Anyway.